Okay, once again we're back out here at John Stiff, out in the wide open spaces of John Stiff Park. I was getting a signal here. It was kind of sketchy at about 70, 77, something like that, a little higher than my zincs. And I did find this. It's a little, looks like a little earring. It's got like a fleur-de-lis on the top and heart on the bottom. And it looks silver to me. It's been in the ground and yet it's not corroded. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell if there's any kind of a mark on it. But it's a little earring. You can see the pin on the other side. But it looks like a nice little silver earring. And this is actually the first... No, this is the second hole I dug today. I already dug I dug a dime already, and this is my second signal out here in the middle of nowhere. Looks like we've got a nice little earring. So that's pretty cool. I'll check it for silver when I get home and make sure. Looks like there's some kind of a little mark on it though, but I just can't tell for sure. Anyway, that's pretty neat. Always like to find the jewelry, and we're out here. We're going to see what we can find this morning. Look at the sun. The sun is awesome today. I don't know if you can see that very well. It's just big and red and orange. And it's kind of cloudy and overcast today, but that looks pretty cool. Anyway, we'll see what else there is. Okay, I think we got right here, I think we got the first quarter of the day. First quarter of the day, it's ringing at about 87, 88. That's usually a quarter, unless I get fooled by some interesting piece of junk. We'll see what we got, but I'm guessing we got a quarter right there. Yep, see it right there? See it right here on the edge. There she is, folks. It's been there a while. It's probably about an inch down. So that's pretty cool. Always like the quarters. Okay, my metal detecting friends. Here's a guess for you. This is ringing at 85, which is lower than my quarters, higher than my dimes and pennies. It's a real strong signal, and I mean it is right at 85 and it is not moving. So the question is, what is it? Is it a quarter laying funny? Is it something good? One of them gold and silver bugs we always look for? Or what is it? And I don't know. We're going to find out here in a minute. It is, looks like a bracelet. Look at that. Look at that. It looks like somebody's bracelet caught in the grass right there. If we can pull that out, that was ringing right at 85, and a hard 85. Look at that. What is it? I think it's just an arm bracelet, or it's a giant hoop earring or something like that, but it is stuck here in the dirt. Don't want to tear it up, and one-handed this is kind of hard. I'm hoping it's silver for the range that it was ringing in. But I'm not sure how I would tell. I may have to take it home and test it. I'm going to lay the camera down just a second. Okay, we did get it out of there, and it looks silver. I don't see any corrosion or anything on it. I'm thinking it is a bracelet. I don't know. I guess it could be top off of a large jar or something. But I'll have to, it's got some red on it, which confuses me. I don't know if that part of the, I don't know what that is. Anyway, we'll take it. We'll take it home, look at it, see what we can make of it. 85, right as hard as it could be. Okay, fellow metal detectors, this is one of those times when I get real excited. I'm getting a good signal here. It's like 90, 91. Usually indicates a ring, a nice silver ring, something like that. But I'm out here in the middle of nowhere at this big old park, and I'm having a hard time believing there's anything really good there. But we're going to see. It's too good a signal to pass up. We're going to take a look, see what it is. I've been hunting this big old park and trying to find something good, find those gold and silver bugs, and we're going to take a look and see what there is today. But this is probably one of those deals where sounds real good and then it ends up being something else. Might be a couple of quarters stuck together, and sure enough, look at that. I was thinking it was something giving me a good signal like a ring, and you can see 2 quarters stuck together right there. And I'll take 2 quarters, not complaining about that, but hadn't found a good ring in a while. I did find 2 silver, I think I found 1 little silver ring and maybe a silver bracelet today. I mean a silver earring and maybe a silver bracelet. Need to go home and check it first, but getting a real good signal right here on this. Turns out to be 2 quarters. Okay, this was ringing at 80. Thought it was a penny. We dig the hole and looked like it another Boy Scout badge tie thing. I don't know if you can see that very good. It's almost the same color as the dirt, and it's buried pretty good, but it's another Boy Scout. That's a little different than some of the others I've found, so it's always nice to find something a little different. But a nice little Boy Scout, Cub Scout, whatever it is, tie. That's cool. That'll add to my collection of those. That's pretty neat. Okay, so at the end of day 1, hunting out here at John Stiff, this is our finds. I did have this, I think that's a bracelet. I'm going to have to take it home and check it. It might just be some aluminum off a lid of some sort. This little earring, and I do see some kind of a mark on it, so I think it is silver. That's awesome. And this bolo tie is pretty cool. I did find $1. This is $1. I didn't realize it was $1 until I got it back here and looked at it. It's a Sacagawea $1, and I'm not sure which one of the finds that was. And then these are all quarters. Looks like we got about $2 in quarters. And this is a Canadian quarter, and I had 1 quarter that was ringing at like an 89 or 90, a little higher than normal. And my guess is it's this one because it's Canadian. And I didn't realize it was a Canadian quarter till I got it back here and looked at it a little closer too. Dimes, nickels, pennies, 1 shotgun shell. This was these are corroded zincs. This is some little cover off something, a battery or something, don't know what. And then this is all the junk that we pick up as we go. I always pick up all the junk I find. I don't know what this is. I don't know if that was a water sprinkler or something else. Lid off of it. Did find a spoon today, so that's always interesting. So anyway, those are today's finds. I'll combine this with another video next time we look. Till then, y'all get up there and hunt. Okay, I'm over here hunting at, this is actually Sam Houston Park. The church is having a picnic over here in a little bit. I came out to hunt a little bit before that, and I got this 75, 76 signal. And I dug this hole, expecting just a zinc penny, and I did find a little ring, a little horseshoe ring, and it's just junk, but that's pretty cool. It's obviously been there a while, and it's always fun to find some kind of jewelry that somebody has lost, and so that's kind of neat. I always enjoy finding something. Okay, hunting right here. Got an 80 signal, and right on top we get a little silver pearl ring, and that's pretty awesome. That's one of those silver bugs we've been looking for. I can tell it's got a maker's mark inside, and that's exactly what we're looking for. That is awesome. Nice little silver bug. Okay, here's the finds for the last 2 days of hunting. Hunted one day at John Stiff Park. I've been hunting that pretty regular and looking over some of the big areas that usually don't get hunted. And then I've been hunting, I hunted at Sam Houston on a church picnic we went to. So I hunted for a little bit before, about an hour or so before we went to the picnic. And anyway, I've got some good zincs here that I found, some crummy zincs, some coppers, some nickels, a few dimes, and I don't have as much change as I usually find because, again, I've been hunting out in the big areas of the park, and there's less stuff, but it's few and far between. This actually rang higher. I had a one sound that I thought was ringing higher, like maybe a silver ring or something. It ended up being this Canadian quarter, and it's a 2004 Canadian quarter, so it's kind of interesting. And then I did find, this is $1, Sacagawea $1. Right there, it's pretty dirty. And it sounded better too, and I didn't know exactly what it was. And it ended up being this Sacagawea $1, which is kind of neat. I thought this was a bracelet. Dug this out, got a real good signal, about 85 on it. Thought it was a bracelet, but I'm thinking now that it's top of a lid of some kind of a can or something. It's just kind of like aluminum, and I don't know what else it is. Found this spoon. This is a real good Boy Scout tie, and I'm not sure what kind it is, but it's different than some that I've found before. So I don't know if it's maybe a Eagle Scout tie or a Boy Scout tie versus a Cub Scout tie. So it's got a little eagle in the middle of it there, which is pretty neat. It's a real nice tie. Came across that out in the middle of an open field where nothing else was. And this is a little silver bug that I found, a little silver earring. You can see the pin on the back of it, and I really like it. I like the design on it a whole lot. Out in the middle of nowhere, I got a very faint signal and dug up this little silver bug here. It's got a nice little maker's mark on the back and everything. And then at the church picnic, in addition to some more change, I found this little horseshoe. It's got a little horse head in the middle of it. Ring, and it's just steel or something. It's been corroded. It's been in the ground for a while, and looks pretty good. But it's always fun to find jewelry of any kind. It had a little string or something tied on it to make it a little less big, but somebody lost it anyway. And then I did find this little silver ring, another little silver bug, really nice. It's got a little pearl and some little flowers or butterflies or something on the side. And it's an Avon ring, Avon sterling silver. It's actually 925, which is really nice. And it was pretty much on top of the ground. It was just under the grass, just fixing to get buried. And turned out to be pretty neat. So that was a nice find there. I really enjoyed finding that. And both of these rings I always enjoy. Anyway, y'all get out there and hunt. We're going to continue to see what there is out there one of these days. Y'all get out there when you can.